Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to the weekend Steam sales and deals update. So I haven't done this for a while. I wanted to make a nice big video. We have a lot of games on sale and a few other things I wanted to talk about. So I have about a dozen games on sale, two new interesting games that I wanted to mention. In fact, more than two. And also a couple of big games have increased their regional prices. So I wanted to chat a bit about that as well towards the end of the video. So let's get into the sales first. We start off with some games that are still good regionally, so the prices haven't gone up, and if you have been looking for some quality games to pick up, you can grab these before they increase the prices or something. I don't know, they might increase it, but first up we have Metro Exodus. So fantastic FPS post-apocalyptic game, and this is the third game in the series. All three of them are on sale and all three of them are very cheap. This is the latest and the final one. So very interesting story based on the novels. And so the base game here is 80% off. I'll skip the base game because at this point just get the gold edition, which includes two story expansions. So you have 80% off for this one, $8, 184 rupees only, which is a very good price for the quality of the game. $7, 918 Canada, €8, 91 in Indonesia, 269 in the Philippines, and 1160 in Australia. The entire bundle is also available. Metro 2033 is, I think, 80% off as well, 85% off, only 84 rupees, less than 100 rupees for a nice AAA FPS game, and a very good one at that. In fact, my opinion is that the first game is still the best. $3, 224 in the UK, and 329 in Canada. And Metro Last Light, which is the second game, has I think the biggest sale on all three of them. So you have 90% off for this one, 56 rupees only. This is ridiculously good. $2, 149 pounds, and 219 in Canada, €2 as well. So yeah, all three of them are fantastic. I think first one is good, third one is like the best in terms of graphics. Get the whole trilogy, the bundle, and it's still pretty cheap. So these are the first games you should consider. Next we have Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition. So this is Nico and his cousin Roman and the two expansions. Now this one here, when it first came out, it had that Windows Live Service thing, whatever it was called, Games for Windows Live. They have fixed that, removed that, so now it is a much cleaner full edition and it has all the stuff here. 70% off, only 300 rupees. So if you haven't played GTA 4 and if you've only played GTA 5, try this out as well. In my opinion, I liked it quite a lot. $6, 5 pounds, and 9 in Canada, 6 in the Eurozone, 63,000 in Indonesia, and 225 in the Philippines. Next we have Forza Horizon 4. Now, one of the reasons I'm mentioning this game is because it's a racing game and racing games get delisted after a few years. If you see, you can't buy Forza Horizon 3, for example. So these games have a short shelf life, you could say, and they tend to get removed. Forza Horizon 5 has been out for a couple of years as well. This originally, I think, came out in 2018. So it's been out for 5 years, which is like close to the end cycle of this game. So this might get removed in a year or two. Anyway, it is available on Steam, and there are 3 versions. This is a very good game. I liked it quite a lot. I have this on the Windows Store. And you have the standard version, 67% off, only 428 in India, $20, 18 pounds, 26 in Canada. Or you could just go for the ultimate, which includes almost everything. This is 65% off as well, 874, a little on the expensive side, 874, but it's still pretty good because the game has a lot of content. $35, 29.74 in the UK, 45.49 in Canada. I think the only thing that is not included is I think the Hot Wheels pack. Everything else is included in this ultimate version. I have the ultimate version. I think I don't have that Lego thing. Apart from that, I have nothing. Next is Dying Light. So another very popular game. I seem to be mentioning this every week. And this has been given away free, but on Epic, they gave you the enhanced edition. This is the definitive edition, which is on sale. So here you are in a zombie apocalypse, first-person parkouring, makeshift weapons. So very fun game, and this is 80% off for the definitive edition, 300 in India, $10, 7 pounds, 11.39 in Canada, and I believe it should be something similar, like 10 euros, and 85,000 in Indonesia, 279 in the Philippines, 1559 in Australia. So basically the definitive version has all of this. All of this is included. So you get the full version with all the DLCs. Great game. Now on to some of my favorite indie stuff. So we have Darkest Dungeon on sale. Now you have seen me make multiple videos and streams of this game. I really love this game, and a lot of games are inspired by this game. This has had a slight increase in price regionally. So unfortunate, but it's not too bad still. 80% off, $220 only, $5, $4.19 in the UK, $6.50 in Canada, $4.90 in the Eurozone, $41 in Indonesia, $153 in the Philippines, and $7.30 in Australia. I've put in over 100 hours. In fact, I was thinking of making some more videos recently because I had made a couple of guide videos on the other channel, and I got some comments recently asking for more stuff on that one, so I may make a few more videos on that. Next is Graveyard Keeper. So another game I've mentioned quite a lot. If you like Stardew Valley and you want a similar style game, this is the one. This one has a bit more dark humor. You are managing your graveyard instead of farm, and you have to take care of everything similar. There's a bit of supernatural stuff in here as well, but it's a fun game, plenty of content. And once again, I've put in like 80 hours or something in this game. This game is also celebrating its 5th anniversary. So it released on the 15th of August. So just a few days ago, it celebrated its 5th anniversary. Fantastic game. Base game here is 80% off, 176 in India. Also gone up a little bit. It was about 132 previously. $4, $3.35 in the UK, $5.19 in Canada, $3.90 in the Eurozone. And there's a Last Journey edition which includes a few more DLCs. So basically, or a soundtrack, art book, and then you have these 3 story-based DLCs. Each of them 80% off, so you could add these as well. Next we have Vampire Survivors. So a very popular new game, well, newish game, has been out for a bit, and this has also inspired a lot of other interesting games here. So I have played yet another Zombie Survivors, which is very much inspired by this one. I've also picked up a couple more games, Potato and 20 Minutes Till Dawn, also on sale by the way, if you wanted to look them up. But this is the one that got the whole thing started, and it's sort of given its name to the whole genre, I guess. So you have to kill hordes and hordes of enemies, try out different builds, and it's just a very fun, easy to play game, easy to run, and also quite affordable. You can see the reviews here, overwhelmingly positive, 200,000 positive reviews, 25% off, 186 only, $374, £3, $4.49 in Canada, $3.74 in the Eurozone, and $33,750 in Indonesia. Now I've got another game inspired by this, a newer game, came out in June, end of June this year. This is called Choo Survivor. So it also got Survivor at the name. So instead of a vampire, you are basically a train, and you're trying to kill stuff and just keep moving. So zombies are blocking your way, and you are a train, you have to operate your train. So sounds interesting, and also a very cheap game. There is a demo here as well, so you can check this out. This is 20% off, even cheaper, 124 in India, 239 in the US, at pounds, 3 in Canada, 239 in the Eurozone, 23,000 in Indonesia. I remember when Battle Royale became popular a few years ago, everybody was making a Battle Royale game. This seems similar, like everybody's making a Survivor style game. And I'm all for it, I like these style of games. Next we have Dead Cells, so another very popular indie game. I think everybody should have this one in their library, must have. And also I'm mentioning this in case the price goes up for this as well. Again, overwhelmingly positive, 95% positive rating, 40% off, $377 in India, so price is still okay, hasn't increased. $15, 13 in Canada, sorry, 13 in the UK, $17.99 in Canada, 15 in the Eurozone. It has a few DLCs. So this one has The Queen and the Sea, The Fatal Falls, Bad Seed, and Return to Castlevania. So quite a few DLCs here. The Castlevania one is brand new. It came out, I think, a couple of months ago, in March actually. So not on sale, but the other 3 are on sale. So another very fun game. Music is good, movement and just the whole way the game works is just very fluid. I have even got this on mobile. Next is Soulstice. So another newish game came out last year. This is a spectacle fighter like DMC, hack and slash type game, and has seen some good reviews for this one as well. Was on sale in a bundle, but I think this might be the first time it's on a biggish sale. No, it has been on this price before. So it's 40% off, $5.39 in India, $24, 21 in the UK, 27 in Canada, and 24 in the US. Kind of on the expensive side, if I'm honest. But yeah, I think this was in a Fanatical bundle. Might still be in one of the bundles, I think. I'll mention it in the community tab because I think I saw it for $10 somewhere. Then we have Deliver Us the Moon. So another little game that I liked quite a lot. I streamed the whole thing a few years ago on this channel when it first came out. And yeah, so basically story in this one is it's set in like 2050 something, and Earth's resources are depleted. They get most of their power from the moon. There's like there's an element from moon that is sent to Earth. Forgot the name. And that is the only thing that powers everything on Earth. And one day the moon station stops responding, stops communicating. So you are a lone astronaut sent to investigate what happened. So this is this game. And it was a very interesting, fun game, very beautiful looking as well. So this is 65% off, less than 200 in India, $874, £7, 10 in Canada, 874 in the Eurozone, 42,000 in Indonesia. Now we have Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun. Now this game has been free a couple of times, I believe once on Epic and once on GOG. But the reason this is on sale is because they have just released a new game. This is a stealth-based strategy style game where you have to sneak around, look for the enemy cone of visions and stuff like that. Fun game, and if you still haven't picked it up, it's 90% off. 160 in India, $4, $3.49 in the UK, 5 in Canada, 4 in the Eurozone. Now let's talk about the new game, and that is Shadow Gambit: The Cursed Crew. I played the demo for this game during the Steam Next Fest a couple of months ago, and this was also very fun. So you are like a pirate who's been cursed, and there's like a ship, ghost ship or something that you have to go. So again, you can see it's got a similar look, similar feel, similar gameplay, but the pirate theme just looks fantastic for this one. So this just released yesterday, 17th, and it's a very good looking game so far. So there's a demo here, you can try out the demo, and it's on sale. Now I mentioned these new games to bring them to your attention. I'm not telling you to buy this again because it is kind of expensive right now, $1,836, but yeah, something to keep an eye on. I have requested a key for this. In case I do get a key, I'll make some videos and stream it a bit on the other channel. But yeah, this is something that looks very good so far. And there's another game that also released yesterday, Gourd. Now this is something even more interesting to me, and also I got a key for this one. So this one is basically, think of The Witcher and a city builder. So you know those places in The Witcher like Velen and those sort of very backwaters, like depressing monster filled areas. Imagine you are making a small village and trying to survive in that. So it's basically that. In fact, this game has been made by ex-Witcher and ex-Frostpunk devs, and it's got the same music. I've seen some streams of it, and it's got that similar Witcher style music. So you have to manage your small villages and survive the darkness, the monsters coming from the darkness and stuff like that. Very interesting sort of Slavic folklore and stuff like that here. At the moment it's got mixed reviews. I have the key, like I said. I haven't been able to check it out. I'll try and play a little bit on my own, otherwise I'll just stream it later tonight on the other channel. Maybe I'll pick a easy difficulty and start playing unless I get a chance to play it myself first. But yeah, very good looking game. So this is something to keep an eye on. The reviews, I don't know why they are negative at the moment. Concept is good, trailer is good, story is good. So I guess people are not liking it. But I'm not seeing that many negative. Okay, a few negative. We'll wait a little bit and see how it gets along. But I have the game, I'll try it out, and I'll make my own videos and reviews if I can, so you can decide if it's something for you. But I like the theme and the setting for this game. So this is gourd, by the way, and this is currently kind of expensive, 2635, so about the same as Shadow Gambit, I guess. So yeah, another game to keep an eye on if you like the Slavic folklore stuff. Now I wanted to talk about some games increasing their price again. Now before I do this, I do want to request something. I mention these things every now and then. The games are increasing their price, regional prices going up, and I often see a lot of people in the comments coming in and saying, oh, I'm going back to pirating and I'll go and download a crack from there or stuff like that. Please, can you not do that? Because it's irritating, first and foremost. Secondly, the whole channel I've made is for deals and finding the best deals and stuff like that. If you are pirating, go for it. I don't care, I don't mind. It's your choice, feel free. But don't encourage that, don't promote it on my channel, because it kind of defeats the purpose of my channel. We have a lot of bundles and deals and stuff, and games are often on sale on huge discounts. So I know it is annoying when the prices go up. I mean, I'm struggling as well. But at the same time, just don't encourage this thing. So please don't leave comments like that, otherwise I'll just remove them. So anyway, two big games have gone up, and I'm noticing a pattern here. So first is Neo Complete Edition. And as you can see here, this has gone up from 1099, which was the base price, all the way up to 3500. So this is a bit of a ridiculous price increase. I've seen a lot of games go up a little bit, but this is more than 3 times, and I don't see the logic behind this. During the summer sale, it was as low as 274. So it just makes it irritating. Now, even with a 75% sale, this will still be 8,900. So I don't know why they are doing this, but they clearly don't want to sell the game to us in India, apparently. They've also increased the price for the second game at the same sort of rate. So it's also 3,500. But this is a 2017 game. Why are you increasing the price? I can understand if a new game launches with this price. But a 6-year-old game being increased by 3 times. What is the point of this? Anyway, the other game is Dark Souls Remastered. Literally covered this during the Steam summer sale. You can see here it was 599, and now they have increased it to 2400. So base price was 1200, they've increased it to 24, so they've doubled it. And again, this is a 10-year-old game. Okay, this remaster came out in 2018 or something, but even so, even the remaster you can see is 5 years old, more than 5 years old. So I don't see the logic, and the pattern I'm seeing is the Japanese publishers are doing this. So Bandai Namco, From Software, and Neo is made by Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja. So these people are increasing the prices, and they're not seeing the logic behind this. Now, of course, there's another publisher that would annoy me even more if they increase the price, and that is Capcom. Capcom has a lot of great games, the Resident Evil games and stuff like that. So if they also increase it, then yeah, the Japanese games will be out for us. Like I'm not going to spend 2,400 on Dark Souls now. I bought it when it was like 800 something. So 1,200 is just too much for like a 10-year-old game, and then they've increased it to 2,400. And they also rarely do sales. Like if you remember how many people were asking for sales on this, and I think this is like the summer sale was like the only time they put it on sale in the last 2 years or something. So not only are they not putting the game on sale, they're increasing the base price. Like I said, new games I can understand if they launch with a higher price, but a 10-year-old game, a 6-year-old game, if you are increasing the price on that, it just seems silly to me. Anyway, also before I go, I wanted to mention the Resident Evil bundle. So like I said, Capcom is a Japanese publisher. If you are in India and if you're thinking about these games, who knows, maybe they will be next, because Bandai Namco and From Software, they're all increasing the prices. So who knows, they might be the next ones to increase the price. If you are interested, bundle is here. I've made several videos talking about this one, but basically you get most of the Resident Evil stuff here. I would recommend the $20 tier because you get Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2, Biohazard, and all of this for $20. $20 is about 1,600 rupees, a little more these days, 1,700 roughly. And for 1,700, all these games pretty good. Imagine if they increase the price for Resident Evil by like twice or something. then even these guys will be out of the question. And yeah, this bundle also ends in 5 days, so wanted to mention that as well. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. I feel like the Japanese games are slowly going out of the window for us. A lot of the other games have already sort of increased the prices, but most of them are a bit reasonable. They go a little bit, but Neo, for example, going from 1100 to 3,500, that is just I don't want to touch that game anymore. Luckily, that game was given away by Epic, so you may. I've also checked on Epic; they've increased the price over there as well. So they are very clever with this. I don't know why they hate us so much, but it is what it is. But anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of all of this, and see you next time.